Okay, bro, so before we jump into this video, I just want to say congratulations because I'm about to provide to you a blueprint, an understanding of the game that, first of all, most coaches will not show you, will not give you, but also they just genuinely can't. I've lived this shit for the last 15 years of my life. I have lived in the field. I have eaten in the field. I have died in the field. I currently am homeless. I live at a bar. So I'm gonna give you the blueprint of everything you need. I don't care if you wanna have 10 baddies this summer. I don't care if you wanna get a wife. It doesn't matter what you want at the end of it. This is how you're gonna get it, okay? So number one, you gotta stop telling yourself this is all so difficult. It's not hard. And you have to affirm to yourself over and over and over again that game is easy and game is fun. I want you to think for a moment about your favorite video game that you ever played, okay? You just can't wait to get off work. You gotta play it as soon as you can. You might not even wanna go out this weekend because you wanna play that video game. Well, that game was fun, all right? And the game of going out and meeting chicks, it can be fun. It will get fun. We're gonna talk about that here in a second. You've gotta tell yourself over and over again when you're going out, this is easy, this is fun. Game is the shit, all right? Now, what we gotta do here is we gotta rewire your nervous system. So the nervous system, it's designed to keep you alive. It's controlled by the ego. Right now, the nervous system knows that you will stay alive. It has evidence that you will stay alive if you continue to do what you've been doing. It wants to keep you in the same patterns over and over again because it knows that that'll keep you alive. So what we have to do here is we have to actually rewire the nervous system. We have to give it new inputs. And we have to show it that going out and talking to women, I stay alive. Literally, that you stay alive, okay? Not necessarily that like, oh, it's gonna be the best night ever all the time, but that I feared talking to that girl at Target, I feared talking to that girl at the street, and I could not even fathom going up talking to that girl at the bar. But I did those things and I stayed alive. And then what'll happen is over time, you'll actually get more and more comfortable doing approaches. Then it'll go full circle. Then over time, once you actually start getting results, then your nervous system will actually start looking forward to getting laid, or well, to even just going out and rizzing. It'll look forward to it just as much as it did look forward to going home and playing that video game because you know the video game's gonna be fun. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing how we can get to the place where game truly is fun by rewiring the nervous system? Now, life is probably meaningless, okay? And I understand if you're Christian, I understand if you're a religious person or whatever, but ultimately, bro, none of us asked to be born. You were just thrusted into this shit, and then somebody told you gotta go to third grade, and somebody told you gotta get a job or you're getting out of my house when you turn 18. Someone told you gotta go to college, you gotta go to get a job, you gotta go to college. Like, you're just like, what the fuck, dude? I didn't sign up for any of this. Like, I didn't ask for any of this shit. Why do I have to fucking do this, right? Life is probably meaningless, okay? Now, I actually do believe in God. I do believe that, God is here with us. But I also think that God wants us to enjoy the paradise that he has created for us. And I actually believe in a lot of parts of the Bible, but I think a lot of it is complete bullshit and cope made up by human beings. If you want evidence of that, go read, I believe it's like the 4th book of the Bible. It's called Numbers. That book is complete bullshit, clearly created by humans, right? So I think life is meaningless. And bro, like, I just want to have fun, dude. I want to have fun. I think if we're all on our deathbed, I think that you should want to just be able to look back at your life and be like, bro, I went and I talked to a bunch of chicks. I was out on the weekends. I wasn't rotting away in my house. I was getting laid. I had this girlfriend. I had that girlfriend. I loved, I lost. Like, you experience the spectrum of everything. And so I think like life being meaningless, you can be a nihilist and you can be depressed about it, or you can be an optimistic nihilist and be like, you know what? Yeah, it might all be meaningless, but I'm gonna fucking live it to the fullest, okay? Now, I wanna talk to you about body anxiety. Approach anxiety, social anxiety, anxiety in the field. Again, I've been doing this for 10 years, okay? Coaching 10 years, like 15 years in the game myself. And I'm telling you right now that a lot of the shit you're trying to do right now to alleviate your anxiety, you're doing it all internally in your head because the anxiety is occurring in your head, but that's not the way to do it, okay? You have body anxiety. So the number one thing I'm gonna tell you, and this could be a whole separate video, I'll quickly toss in here that you should try benfotiamine. You can get mega benfotiamine off of Amazon, and try taking 500 milligrams before you go out into the field. That's the one thing I'll say about the supplement stuff, even though I have a lot. And then I will tell you, you have anxiety trapped in your body. Go outside and run for as long and as far as you can, or at least close to it, especially if you're an experienced runner. Run a 5K, and then like try to have anxiety. Literally find some shit you're stressed about, go run the 5K, and now try to be stressed about it. You can't. You released all of this tension that was in your body, and now it just doesn't feel like that big of a deal to go raise some chicks. Now, simple defaults. By the way, I'm offering coaching. I'm coming all across the country. I'm gonna be dropping more videos like this as well. It would mean the world to me if, even if you can't do coaching, if you just comment down below and let me know if you enjoyed this format. Now, simple defaults for you to be going out, okay? What this means is that I don't want you to think to yourself about what this coach says about that, this coach says about that, should I do indirect, should I do direct, whatever. I want you to literally do whatever is easiest for you. And I'll give you one quick example. A lot of my students that I've coached, they find it very easy to just be able to go ask a girl if she goes to the gym that they go to themselves. So, excuse me, hey, sorry to bother you. I could be totally off here. Do you work out at the Planet Fitness that's over on Indianola? Boom, okay? Come up with whatever is easiest for you as a simple default opener, and then have a default close as well. Let's say the date spot you like to take girls to is called City Tavern. You're gonna end each interaction by basically asking a girl, oh cool, I'll let you get back to shopping. Well, hey, I'm gonna get back to shopping, I'm gonna get back to my walk. Have you ever been to City Tavern over on 4th Street? She goes, yes or no. You go, we should grab a drink this week. Boom. Now you're never asking yourself, where should I take this? What should I do? What should I do? No, you're just doing exactly that every single time. Now, the key is that you are going to start doing a lot of volume. You're gonna speak with a lot of certainty, and you're gonna persist, okay? So you're doing a lot of volume. You're getting in a lot of approaches, plus maybe you're working some online leads. And then you're gonna start speaking with certainty. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna really project and put your energy out there to other people. And then you're gonna be persistent, okay? So what you have to understand is that a lot of coaches will tell you a bunch of bullshit about like, never chase a girl, never this, never that, whatever. But the thing is you have to also recognize that like, if this is an attractive girl, she's being pursued by many competitors. And that you can genuinely stand out by just being the guy that texted her a couple of extra times to get her to go on this date tonight. And now you're just the last guy. She's just living her life, whatever, talking to you and some other guys that she's equally interested in. And now you being persistent and not just letting all of your text leads that you already worked hard for, not letting them die, that's gonna take you so fucking far, dude. So that's all for now. Thank you guys. This is the ultimate blueprint. This is basically everything you need to know in order to excel at game. Again, I offer live in-person coaching as well as virtual coaching. I will include a link down below to submit a coaching application to work with me. And please, again, if you made it this far, just comment and let me know if you enjoyed the video. Thank you.